Mm. All right, thank you and welcome to today's edition of the beautiful Forever Intelligent Conversation. I'm your host, Daniel Charles, and I want to say welcome to everybody who's joining us. Let's wait to have all of our channels connected here, and then we'll begin our conversation. Yeah, we're just getting all of our channels connected, and then we'll start our conversation. Joining us. Let's wait to have all of our. All right, so we do have 3 out of 6 channels connected, and we're gonna go right away instead. Um, for those of you who haven't followed the Forever Intelligent Show, welcome to the FI Show. This is where we say we share the world's most compelling stories about human intelligence based on the masterpiece concept of strike. And I'm your host, Daniel Charles. Welcome to today's edition. We are going to focus on the we are going to focus on one of our projects today specifically, and that is going to be the yeah. When we get to Maryland and Minnesota, the conversation is going to be about a champions walk. So today we are going to be deliberating from this text written by your humble servant, me, Daniel Charles. Is one of our projects from the Forever Intelligent Network. So before we go further, you know what we do on this show. We take our time, we listen to our intro song. Then after our intro song, we start our conversation. Thank you so much. There's a lot we're gonna be covering today on today's edition of the show. And thank you. Welcome if you're just joining us, wherever you're joining us from, please do us a favor. If you're in any other channels, put a text in the channel room. And then also if you're on Facebook Live, do us a favor. Just comment that you're watching us live from Facebook. And then we'll also appreciate that. For now, we'll take our theme song. And then after that, we'll start our conversation.
barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho, our lies will come tumbling. Deny my place and time, you squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you, 'cause there's something inside so strong, so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, there's something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough, when we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway, gonna do it anyway. Something inside so strong, and I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, there's something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough, when we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway, we're gonna do it anyway, we're gonna do it anyway, we're gonna do it anyway. My pride was
I want to say a big thank you to all of you who are joining us live today for the beautiful, forever intelligent conversation. This is where we discuss, we say, the world most important stories about human intelligence based on the masterpiece concept of strike. This is not where I discuss politics. Sometimes we do, because sometimes politics is related to some of the things we try to share from a development perspective. But this is where we just focus on the human person, focus on ideal analysis that can lift anybody from zero to a hero. And this conversation has been happening for 3.5 years. And many of the people who we've had following the Forever Intelligent conversation they've given their live testimonies. They've talked about, steps, strategies, and plans we've projected on this show that has really helped people to say, you know what, I'm going to do something different with my life and I'm going to find a way. So we have two different segments. The first segment, we have an analysis we focus on. The second segment, we have another analysis we focus on. So on our first segment today, there's two different uh, conversation we're going to focus on. Then on our second segment, there's two different conversations we're going to focus on to wrap up this show. But if you're just joining us, please do us a favor. If you're on Facebook Live, if you're everywhere, we all say this: connect someone to the broadcast. Please don't watch the broadcast alone. Connect someone to the broadcast. That is very important that we continue to expand the network and we bring people on to follow up here with the discussion. But where we wanted to kickstart to this conversation from is I wanted to announce the first segment, the two things we'll talk about, and the second segment, the two things we'll talk about. And I'll read these things, and then we'll have a break in between after the first segment, actually. And then I'll read these things, and then we'll move forward, and then we'll conclude by sharing, you know, um, places that people can go to be able to order these books. Okay, so today on the Forever Intelligence Show, like we highlighted that we are focusing on a book called A Champion's Walk. And A Champion's Walk is the third publication out of our own foundation, the Forever Intelligent Network. We've done this, and our work has gone global. People celebrate our work all around the world. I don't think we'll be doing too much today out of the Forever Intelligent book itself or out of the IT and management book. We wouldn't be doing much, but if we should, maybe we'll talk a little bit about ethics. We'll see what happens. But I will announce the four things we are focusing on today, and I'm reading them directly from the text, just so you know. Um, I'm reading from the text. What we'll focus on today. But I will lay the basics before we talk about this. So you know, in life, we've talked a lot about things being possible. Now, whether is the possibility of you, an ordinary person, trying to become the best medical doctor in your country, the best engineer in your country, the best politician in your country, the best civil society activist in your country. We've talked a lot. This book called The Champion's Walk is for everybody. The whole world needs to read this book because the way I wrote this book is, people sometimes ask, they say, this guy, uh, how does he do the things he does? But I have written strategies in here that myself I use to live my life. So if you go and buy the book, we basically go to our website. This book is sold exclusively by my company. Nobody else sells this book in the whole United States. Nobody. Amazon reach out to me, Barnes and Noble, all of them reach out to me. I told them no. There is a specific reason why only my company in the whole of United States is selling this book. Nobody else is selling it. Because in this book, I put in the things that myself I live through, I believe in, and I practice to do what I need to do. So we put these things in here. It's like, look, you ask this guy, What do you do to stay motivated? What do you do to stay passionate? What do you do to inspire people and all that? I give you the tools in this book. But we created a bit of control over it because of the lessons we learned from our previous book. So right now, there's nowhere else you will get this book unless you go directly to our company website and then go order yourself a copy. That's the only place you can get it. But we're going to talk about the four things. Then we'll talk about two on this first segment. And then after talking about the first two on the first segment, we will talk about the last two on the second segment after we take our break. So welcome if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen. So I will read and then I will explain. That's what the Forever Intelligent Conversation is about. So the four things we'll talk about today, Sarah, will be possibility discovery. And this can apply to anybody, an individual, a government, a group of people, whatever. Possibility discovery. What really is possibility discovery? We will analyze that today. Creating options. What really is creating options? We'll analyze today. Transforming options into viable opportunities. We'll talk about that today for free. And the reason why I say for free, yeah, even though Facebook is paying me now, but these are the conversations that I have when we on our book tours and all the stuff. And then we'll also mention that we'll be in Maryland next month, and then we'll be in Minnesota the other month after. So our last thing we'll talk about here will be how to transform opportunities into solutions. Those are the things we'll talk about. And then we'll wrap up the Forever Intelligent Conversation by just showing you how you can get on the site and then you can go and get yourself a copy of the book. Okay, you can order yourself a copy of the book. Especially to my people in Minnesota and Maryland, we coming over there. So for those of you who are watching right now, yeah, have some options to order the book online so you can read it in advance at least before I come. So when I'm talking, you can just be able to open the book, open a direct line, and just ask me a specific question and say, Mr. Charles, yeah, can we talk about this a little bit? I read this in your book. So you want to take that opportunity to do that. Okay. So uh before we start with our first segment on possibility discovery, like I said, I'll read this out. Um we want to give a big shout out to all of our people who have watched this show for the last 3.5 years. Some of you have been committed, very committed watchers. You've watched this show for 3.5 years, and there is not much that I have to give to you, but to thank you for the opportunity to be here to watch the show every day. You know, we appreciate all of you for doing that. And so let's start with this, right? What is possibility discovery? What is possibility discovery? And I will read and then we will have the discussion real quick. Like I said, because I'm reading from the text, okay? I'm reading from the text today. So I'll read, that's the first half of our conversation. What is possibility discovery? Um, in the book Forever Intelligent, here is what we talk about. We said some of humankind greatest inventions have come as a result of concentrated explorations. In fact, some people have even argued that the desire to explore is an inherent characteristic built in the human nature. The characteristic of sometimes the characteristic is sometimes best described as curiosity. Whenever we give ourselves the chance to unlock this, whenever we give ourselves the chance to unlock this, unbelievable things can be experienced. However, despite the anticipated beauty and or exciting outcomes that await us in the other side of the adventurous journey, the quality of exploration is not an easy value to unlock. Quality of exploration is not an easy value to unlock. In fact, so many of us will never attempt to test these characteristics. For the few who do, however, I can guarantee that infinite possibility awaits them. When using the discipline, and the discipline basically is called the discipline of possibility discovery. So I'll break this down a little bit before we read the last paragraph and then we'll have the discussion. when using the value or the characteristics of possibility discovery, this discipline, champions strive by learning to consistently apply three critical values. What are the three critical values? These include creating options for yourself, transforming options into opportunities for yourself, and then obviously transforming opportunities into solutions. Now, break all of those down. Like we said, this is it. How do you create options? And then how do you transform the options into opportunities? And how do you transform the opportunities into solution? These are critical. People say the whole day, like, oh, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do this. Look, you can wait all your life for certain people and certain time. If you don't get up and do certain things, like this is why I wrote this book, A Champion's Walk. This is why you are a champion. And I wrote about how you should walk in life. And what we're reading from today is not even the whole book, though. It's just 4 pages in a single chapter. 4 pages in a single chapter. You want to be a champion? I gave you the code. You don't have to go nowhere else in the world. Buy this book and read it, and something special starts happening in your life. This is not politics. One of the reasons why people don't understand why a lot of people follow me because of my politics is because, beside being a politician, I have focused on real development all my life. That's what I have done. All my life, I focus on real development. I don't tell people what I can do. I don't lie to people. I make it clear. And I believe that development practitioners are better politicians than anybody, because these are the people who go and analyze what it takes to bring real development, and they do the real development work. So I wrote these things, right? Discovering possibilities, creating options, transforming options into opportunities, and then transforming opportunities into solutions, which will end our conversation on before I show you how to get to the website and other places here to order this book. But for now, if you're watching live, the website is rolling at the bottom of the screen. You can even just get there and just basically go now and click and order one of these books, especially if you're in the United States. If you're in West Africa, Liberia, many people ask the question, no. If you just go ahead and say, I want to get a book, but I'm in Liberia and I have the money, I've seen the price for it, minimum for each of these books will be like $20, right? And you see I have the price for it, how can I get it? Hey, you just need to comment or something. One of our agents will come to you directly. Our agents are all across Liberia. There is no excuse. So you comment here and say, I want one of the book. I got the money for it. One of our agents will just reach out to you, say where you are, how can you pay. Since you are not able to pay online right now, we can come to you, we can bring the book to you, and you can give us the money and you can pay for it. So there's no more excuse anymore. Okay. So let me finish reading this possibility discovery, and then we wrap up the conversation on it before we get to our next conversation. So when using this discipline, champions strive by learning to consistently apply three critical values. Value number one, they'll create options for themselves, create a lot of options for yourself as an individual. Value number two, they will transform options into viable opportunities. Viable is added there in the book, because you're just not transforming options into opportunities, but viable opportunities that can help save you to do something for yourself eventually. And then finally, these viable opportunities will be converted into solutions. Now, and why it is true that I have listed these three values in the order above, the application process does not need to be um, carried out in the order mentioned. For example, identify a solution can be used to create opportunities, which can also eventually lead to creating additional options, right? For a number of solutions, The simple goal, however, is to explain just how important it is to apply the concept in a drive towards discovering the many possibilities, the many possibilities out there for you in practical terms. These three values can be applied as follows. That's what we're going to discuss for the rest of the show. So, first of all, what is possibility discovery? How do you discover what's possible? How? We can start from the ordinary landscape, I still tell people, I say that I remember as an ordinary young guy who used to be in the elementary of St. Michael Catholic High School, and then eventually we moved to the high school, St. Michael Catholic Elementary School, and then eventually we moved to the high school, and then I was a seventh grader and all that stuff. I always said the example. I said, if somebody had told me that eventually you would have gone to America, establish your own publication company, write books that people can read all around the world, travel around the US, launching books and being celebrated by students all across the country, I would have said, that's a lie if you told me this when I was in seventh grade in St. Michael Catholic High School. I would have said that's a lie. But guys, possibility discovery is very important. It's very important. We say some of humankind's greatest inventions have come as a result of concentrated exploration will help you discover what's possible for you. And many of us are struggling because we haven't been able to discover what's possible for us. But do you know that if you discover what's possible, that's not the end? That's not even the end. So I'm telling you, this is a whole systematic process. Discovering what's possible is the beginning. In the end, now, you got to go and create options for yourself. After creating options, you got to turn those options into what? Viable opportunities. And then after you turn into viable opportunities, you got to look at all of the viable opportunities and create sustainable solutions. We wrote the system. And for the people who've read the other book that this show is based on, the Forever Intelligent book itself, they've read this thing. I say to people sometimes, I say people listen to political shows more than they listen to real development shows because a lot of people are tired and lazy. They don't know how to get up and make it. And if you're tired and lazy and don't know how to get up and make it, you can blame politicians for that. You can blame nobody for that. This life, almost everything is earned. I think a lot of things that are given in this life basically come from family relationship. Your dad will give you something because he loves you. Your mom will give you something because she loves you. Maybe your sisters, your brothers. But if you move out of that cycle, everything is earned. Everything is earned. And people don't understand this sometimes when we're sharing this with them. People sitting and waiting and waiting and waiting and hoping that somebody else can come and do some level of redemption for them. And on the Forever Intelligence show, we spend our time trying to tell people these are the steps. Can you follow these steps and make a difference? We're at the bottom of the hour right now, and we should be taking our break. And after our break, we'll be jumping into the other half of this conversation. So, thank you to all of you who are joining and watching us right now. If you can share the show, we will appreciate it. We will appreciate it if you can share the show. So many of you are watching right now. So many of you are watching right now, but most of you don't share the broadcast. I don't know why. I appreciate you sharing the broadcast because if you do, to be honest with you, you helping somebody to understand something absolutely important. So please do us a favor, man. If you're watching, share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. That's how we connect with people and we make this a truly global network. Okay, so let's go ahead here and take a break. This is our first break, and we will be back here shortly.
It's Quincy B. Scientific, heartbeat records. Wonder World. Yeah. Need I say more? Yeah. Get 'em. They say whatever don't kill you, it only makes you stronger. So the things that they do to me, it only makes me wonder. Not enough to kill me. You know I said, not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill my dream. Life is a journey, yet it's not how long. As long as you can catch a dream. But them go try till they envy. But them no feet try, I they fly past what they think. Every day I try hard to make sense. But them look me in the eye, say that's nonsense. I keep my distance, I'm still patient. On my knee asking Jah, can I have a chime bomb exploding up in the ear. No matter what they say, from my back I don't care. I'm moving with speed and velocity, I don't fear. Hey, I don't fear anything them do or anything them say. I keep moving on, I swear I no go ever stop. Ooh, I no go ever stop. I'm hustling my way to the top, yeah. Cause they say whatever don't kill you, it only makes you stronger. So the things that they do to me, it only makes me wonder. Not enough to kill me. You know I said, not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill my dream. Sabotage or them one Benjamin shine still. You can't curse what God bless me, time kills. No casualties, hit records me unveil. Body checks and elevating, done deal. All them haters and critics, that motivates me. My pen bleeds when I write, that activates me. I face surgeries, death been through it all. Me enemies not too small, turn it up another notch. Like Cincinnati, yeah. All my friends and fans, families everywhere. Micah A. Broker, aka Sahar. You can keep balling till you pass the sky. Brother from another mother, incredible lies. When I shine, you shine, homie, that's your prize. Pop Myers could tell, Collins and then Cheddar. Wonder what CEO, that's way better. Talk to him like, yeah. They say whatever don't kill you, it only makes you stronger. So the things that they do to me, it only makes me wonder. Not enough to kill me. You know I said, not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill my dream. Trying to reach my goals, time off the essence. Most claim me the best, but scared of my presence. Known for dropping classics, homies, I got reference. Got a ticket to ride my classes, all legends. I ain't reached my peak yet, envy, that's a weak set. Album coming out, thank God it haven't leaked yet. Hard times I face in life, I have to regress. Prepare me for the moments I haven't seen yet. Now I'm taking trips, flying across seas. Ignitions be sparking, homies, I got keys. Giving back to the hood of youth that I fight for. Now they getting scholarships, transferred and a lot more. What can't kill you will only make you stronger. Leaving that legacy and blueprint, that's my hunger. Then it's history made, build me a monument. Scientific and Quincy B, I get the valley then. Right. They say whatever don't kill you, it only makes you stronger. So the things that they do to me, it only makes me wonder. Not enough to kill me. You know I said, not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill me. Not enough to kill my dream. Yeah, infections untold. Heartbeat records, music for the future. Yeah, it's going to be scientific.
Everybody, welcome to the second half of our conversation. And let's go ahead here and just check all of our rooms, make sure all of our channels are connected. We're moving from possibility discovery to creating options, and then we'll cross over quickly to transforming options into viable opportunities and then transforming opportunities into solution. We have to action pack all of that into this year. Like we said, if you're just joining us, welcome to the Forever Intelligence Show. We are reading from the text, A Champion's Walk. Thank you to all of you who are joining us. Hey, so we needed to dedicate something today to all of our Liberian women. And before I forget, here is it for all of our Liberian women. Thank you. Let's listen to this and then we'll start our conversation.
Nakupenda pia, nakutaka pia, penzi we.
Parker?
I'm afraid to open the doors around here.
Five, six, seven.
You know something, Whoopi? It'd be a blast if Michael asked me to dance.
It's the most.
And then he went on Oprah's show the next day and
Yeah.
told everybody I was going to make him into another Michael Jackson.
Liberian girl, you know that you came and you changed my world, just like in the movies. Two lovers in a scene, and she says, "Do you love me?" And he says so honestly, "I love you, Liberian girl."
Nakupenda pia, nakutaka pia, penzi we.
Who's directing this?
You know, even maybe you could have them rolled up with some kind of pull. I could like string that I could like pull them up. But... maybe things are kind of loose and stuff. Right? You know what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, all I know is that Michael called me. I guess when he gets here, let me know what we're supposed to do.
Oh, you want it? Man, well, hey, I'm...
Hey, Mikey?
No, but I think Bubbles is here.
Oh, that's from the Cosby Kids. And, oh, there's the guy in LA Law, see? And there's the Incredible Hulk.
And she says, "Do you love me?"
Yeah, you should see my hair in the morning before I wash it and comb it out. You dig?
Nakupenda pia, nakutaka pia, penzi we.
Yeah, I understand he wears disguises.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we should do the sequel to Jumpin' Jack Flash and Action Jackson.
All in one.
Yes, call it Action Jumpin' Jack Jackson.
Thanks.
Exactly which Michael Jackson are we talking about, anyway? Hey, where's Michael? Hey!
Well, listen, I gotta go because they probably need me right now.
Hey.
Oh, Mike!
Okay, everybody, that's a wrap.
All right, so let's talk about, I know we're running out of time here. This show is only for 1 hour, but let's talk about creating options. We talk about possibility discovery, and I know the other stuff we're supposed to talk about. Maybe we might leave it for our next show. But let's talk quickly about creating options, and I'll read that real quick here, and then we'll move on. A great number of us find it difficult to examine alternative ways for driving solutions, uh, driving solutions to our challenges. And while it is true that many of our tasks, especially for the well-defined desk work, for those of us who sit in the office, do this well-defined desk work, may have fixed requirements when thinking in the context of growth, the creative mind transcends any fixed approach to accomplishing these tasks. For a long period in our development history, great people and companies alike have all been transformed through what we call the power of promising ingenuity. Today, one of the classical examples regarding the application of promising ingenuity can be clearly seen in the transformative culture, of nature and technological inventions. At the start of the early 2000s, while many companies held back on adopting creative automated technology solutions for their businesses, several others embraced this culture. And they embraced that new wave of innovation and challenged themselves consistently towards refining enterprise wide processes. Eventually, creative communication technology transform companies' operations right from the factory floor all the way to the decks of the top executive. Behind the scenes, there were now a lot of talk about to transition, how to transition legacy systems from the purpose of helping to meet new business demand. Creating multiple options is the foundation for any future success we desire. If we cannot do this, we are showing and ignoring the process of personal progress. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Forever Intelligent Show. Like we have said, for a long time, many people who come here and watch this show, the focus of our conversation is not necessarily on anything else, but is on how do we create the opportunity for people to see viable system and use those systems to transform them into possible opportunities. Now we're gonna go ahead and also share with you. Okay, um, let's put these links up here on how you can go and be able to order some books, or also how you can go and be able to get yourself into the Forever Intelligent Global Leadership Academy. The website is rolling at the bottom of the screen, www.danielpchasllc.org. So we have actually had the opportunity to just make this clear for a lot of people, because sometimes people just reach out and they say, "Oh, we just need to know how we can get here, how we can get here, how we can get here." No, but you click on our website, you'll be getting there live. So let's go ahead and put this up for everybody to see. So guys, once you click on our website, this is where you gonna pop up, and this is what you gonna see. All right. You click on the website, it's gonna send you out here to this page. You scroll down, you'll get here, you see all the books. You see all the books. And then you can click on any one of these books as we begin to wrap up here. You can click on any one of these books. And then once you click on any one of these books, you can order them. That's fine. So at this point, you just click on any one of the books. Once you here, click on any one of the books, and then you order. But also, what I wanted to share with you, you can go to the tab called professional development. Okay. Um, let's get to the professional development tab. If you click on professional development tab, this is where it's also going to send you. So while you are on the professional development tab, guys, you can click on our number one leadership training, which is based on the book Forever Intelligent, that the show is named after. Then you can either do the project management foundation, or you can do introduction to network security management. And if you want to even view these product more, what you can do, for example, maybe let's say you wanted to do project management, you just click on view product, and then it brings you to this page where you can see everything that's required. And we'll go down and take a look at that a little bit more. It says master the foundational principles of project management from anywhere in the world. That's what it is. Master the foundational principles from anywhere in the world. You can come down here and see what this means. All right. You can read what you're going to be able to learn by the time you done reviewing this course or signing up for it. It says elevate your leadership with project management foundations. And then also, what will participants learn when they enroll in this course for the academy? It says number one, you will develop comprehensive communication and change management strategies. You optimize resource allocation and capacity planning techniques. You master advanced scheduling. And then obviously you'll be able to um, create robust financial management and business case framework and implement integrated risk management and contingency planning. These are things you will learn. So that's just basically only for one of our programs. So you can also say, hey, let me check out the other programs. If you wanted to do the intro to network security, it's up to you too as well. Just click the view products and then go down and see what's required. There you go. So in here, we talk about design policy and governance framework for network security solutions, implement risk management and compliance strategies, design security network architecture and segmentation, configure next generation firewall and IPS system, manage identity and access control for networks, and lead intelligence that lasts for a lifetime. So any one of you that want to be a part of the process is up to you here. Click on the website, reach out to us, send a message. We're here to support. Until then, thank you to everybody for joining the Forever Intelligent Show. Today, we appreciate you for being here. And this is how we like to come to the end of our broadcast. On our next segment, we'll finish up the conversation of transforming viable options into opportunities and then transforming opportunities into solutions. We'll now move to our closing theme song, and then we'll see you here on the next edition of the beautiful Forever Intelligent Show. Thank you.
In life,